Today we're going to meet with the architects to get our latest revision of the plans. We're so excited. They've been working on window schedules, layouts, and all the things that go into making a house. So please join us. My wife Debbie is here, and we're going to go inside and see what they have to show us.
Can't wait to see. This is
Awesome.
so exciting.
Oh man, can't wait.
Hi guys.
Hi, Rick.
How you doing today?
Good, very excited.
Nice to see you. We have a lot to show you today.
How you doing? Oh yeah,
How
we
you
can't
been?
wait. Yeah, great, great,
Well,
great.
a lot to show you. We've done a lot of work in the past couple
Yeah.
weeks, and we think we're on a great start here, and we're ready to go into the next step. So once you
Great.
take a look at this stuff, we're ready to go.
Okay.
Perfect.
Thanks for coming in again, guys. We have a lot to show you today. And we're very excited about what's going to come up here. But what I do want to do is just recap where we were from last time so that we have a starting point to jump into today's presentation.
Good.
So as you know, we've taken the site plan that we hand sketched, the original meeting that we had, and we've computerized it, and we've shown you how the house is still located on the property, bringing in the entry drive, and locating the sun again in a format where we can kind of see the morning, the midday, and the afternoon sun. And the house is located in orange. We like to always make that bright and kind of shiny. It's what we do, so we like to bring highlights to that. And also showing the patio and the pool in the backyard, that connection to outdoors that we're trying to really achieve.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
We did take the liberty to, on the drawing, eliminate a lot of the trees that's going to have to happen in reality in order to let that sun come in and kind of power your house the way we want it to do.
Exactly.
And so we know that there's some work to be done there.
Yes.
So just to remind you again on the elevation, this was the front view of the home that we presented the first time, and this is what we'll call the country porch house.
Yes.
And it has the idea of a shingle style home, kind of with a front porch with columns and a nice entry drive up to it. And one of the things you expressed to us was that concern that front porch was maybe not where you wanted to go with it. Maybe it was too dark, maybe too brooding on top of the house. And so we've taken that as a step to another design as we go forward here. So these are the elevations now. So we've taken the hand drawing now, and we've turned it into computer renderings.
Wow.
And the
look at that.
computer renderings are kind of more accurate representations. Sometimes they don't come across as friendly as nice, but we think we did a pretty good job here. We have another version to show you in a minute, which actually has a little more friendliness to it. But you can tell from the front porch now that front elevation now, we've taken off the front porch and provided a front portico, which is a simpler version, but it still becomes a focal point for the entry of the home.
Yep.
So we have the elevations. This drawing is set up with a front elevation and a side elevation with a master bedroom side.
Okay.
And of course the garage is always looming. It's always here because it's always part of the process. One of the odd things about the drawings is that when a garage is on a skew in plan form, the elevations kind of get a little bit distorted. This is the elevation of the rear of the home. We'll call it the south elevation.
So what is this up on the top?
So that happens to be your solar array. And we've designed the system, and the roof allows for the quantity that we've talked about in the discussions with the experts about how many solar panels we need up here. So the roof is large enough. And Greg, how many panels do we actually have up there?
We have 42 right now. The roof can accommodate 56.
Perfect.
So one of the concerns with a large array of solar panels on your roof is the fact that they could be dominating in the appearance of the house.
Right.
A couple things we can do to help that. One is we put it on the back of the house, so it doesn't necessarily impact your coming home to the house thought. And the other thing is to make them regular and square to one another, so that we don't have any anomalies up there where we might have some panels removed and it becomes more of a distraction than it is.
It's very symmetrical.
Yeah.
Symmetrical, ordered,
Yeah.
becomes part of the roof
Part of the
system.
house.
Exactly.
Right. It looks like it belongs there. It's integrated. It's all part
I
of
like
it.
that.
Yeah, and yet serviceable instead
Correct.
of being a roof mounted, in the roof style.
Yeah.
So all that's good in plan and design, but what happens as we go through the construction component is that when we add a plumber up here and we have a potential plumbing stack poking through the roof, we have to make sure that they know we don't want to put it through where these panels are going and start changing that design. One of the things that the drawings are hard to show in this, in two-dimensional drawing, is that we have some roof overhangs that are larger, deep roof overhangs over the kitchen area as well as the master bedroom area. Those overhangs are going to help control that heavy, hot sun in the summertime. Steeper angle sun cannot get into the home. So in the wintertime, the lower angle sun can actually penetrate into these windows a little bit further and give us some solar heat gain.
That's great.
So I mentioned before that the elevations are sometimes hard to read
wow,
in a
look at
two-dimensional
that.
manner, so we have three-dimensional drawings.
Wow.
One of the things we've talked about and thought about is how green we want to go in this project, right? And the idea is what shade of green you're going to take it. And right now, when you're looking at the exterior elevations, the thought is green is really not part of the conversation yet, but in actuality it is. A lot of what you're looking at here can be treated as a green component of your project. And I think Dave mentioned this earlier.